Hi everybody, this is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color, and I am going to do a reading about the solar eclipse, which is on December 14th, Monday. So it's a total solar eclipse. I don't know the degrees, I'm sorry. It's Sagittarius. And it's going to cross Argentina, Chile, and then I think it's going to go a little bit into Africa. Okay, so solar eclipses are generally about, well, a new moon solar eclipse is really about like a brand new beginning. So let's just say that up front. Shuffling away as I do my marketing. Okay, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and press the bell for notifications. If you're interested in a one-on-one reading, I am offering one-on-ones for $30 for 30 minutes. I should have said that the other way around, but I didn't. And I figured I have some drama lighting of the eclipse, the dark and the light, so I'm going to take advantage of it. It's not going to last very long. Okay, let's get down to it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is where we begin. 1, 2, 3. All right. We get the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. 3 big boys. Okay. So let's just get out of the way that these are the cards of Cancer, Virgo, and Taurus. A cardinal, a mutable, and a fixed. That's interesting. So that first off says that this is really going to affect everybody, which we kind of knew. Obviously, if this eclipse falls in a very prominent place in your chart, it's going to affect you more profoundly, let's say. All right, so the Chariot is really about moving. It's about moving forward. It's about confidence, right? This is like the young man that just graduated from college, and he's like all enthusiastic, and he has all his, he's ready to conquer the world in a way. But remember, he's young, so he has an enthusiasm and he hasn't been beaten up yet. He's kind of gung ho, and he's ready to move quickly, And then, interestingly, you get the Hermit, and the Hermit is really about going within. It's really about being alone. It's about knowledge. It's about self-knowledge. It's about inner wisdom. But it's really a very sort of solo, searching, very interesting. So, one guy or one character has this energy of like, let's go get it, right? And then the other one, and also 7 is about confidence. And then now we go into 9, and that's really about the Hermit. 9 is about attainment, right? And the Hermit's like an incredible card. I mean, there's not much. It's interesting that there's so little symbolism on the card of the Hermit, yet it's such a profound card. It's really about inner searching, inner knowledge, spiritual knowledge, It's like this, it's like walking into your own heart. It's really about walking into your own heart and discovering the light there to allow you to get you out of, he's walking through hell in the snow. Good thing he's wearing a robe, you know, right? Good thing he's not wearing a bathing suit. He's probably wearing boots. I would imagine he's wearing boots. It doesn't really show, but okay. You got your winter boots? You know, the Hermit, being part of Virgo, is also attached to the cycles of the Earth, right? Okay. And then, so the Hierophant, interestingly, is about tradition. It's about any corporation, it's about academia, you know, any organization, right? A traditional organization. So that would be religion, that would be family, that would be marriage, that would be like societal things, medicine, law, you know, the pillars of society. The other part of the Hierophant, interestingly, is related to, you know, the way the hierarchy works really in almost all systems is it's like sort of a pyramid. You know, it comes through this one, you know, it's like all the information of the universe is gathered into this one point, and then it comes down, you know, it does this in a way. So the Hierophant is really sometimes could be about like hearing a higher calling, right? Because if this is the Pope, you know, and it's kind of a female Pope, it's hard to tell, but it's kind of a female Pope, which is interesting. It's really about, you know, that knowledge being shared, given, put into order. So it's like this, and interesting, like this guy's head is all lit too, right? Because his head is all lit. And then he goes within, and after he gains this sort of inner knowledge of the soul, he's able to get knowledge from above, right? From the cosmos, and then bring it down. So first of all, it's about being willing to move, even though it's very interesting that, you know, this is a card of movement, but, you know, his chariot is like this solid marble thing. And these guys also aren't moving, right? These are the ones who take him through. And it's very odd. One, two, three. Okay. We have another card of movement. And this guy is very strategic. You know, this guy is really strategic and enthusiastic and passionate. Excuse me. You get a 9 and a 9, and she's fabulous. She's amazing. So she's really about being self-sufficient. She's about luxury. She's about flow. She's about wealth. Attainment. 9 is attainment. Excuse me. And then we get, this is an interesting card too. The 10s are all very interesting. So 10s are about completion of a cycle. And this is really, sometimes this can be about overwork. Sometimes this could be martyrdom, right? Oh, I work so, how some people like, they live their whole life is at work, and, it's like they can't see what's in front of them because they're, oh, I'm working, I'm a worker. I don't, I don't see the whole picture. Now we're going to throw more. Wow. Okay. Then you get the other knight, who, both out of all the knights, these two are the ones that are the most active, right? The Pentacles just standing there, and then the Cups is just, one leg of the horse is up. These two are like, so, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a sudden change in thought, a sudden change in action, a sudden change in, how sometimes, you're sitting around and you contemplate things for quite a while, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm ready. It's like you got the last piece of the puzzle, and it's like, okay, now that I got the last piece of the puzzle, let's go. And I think that there could be an energy like that around the eclipse. And it's not like, oh, it falls at 4 o'clock where I live, and then at 4 o'clock, oh, it might not be like that. It might be, a little bit more drawn out. It's already started, actually. Now, this guy, some people, there's an eclipse here. So this guy, or this archetype, let's say, it's not so much, for me, it's not so much with this card that he's walking away as he's walking toward. He's doing both, actually. He's walking away and walking toward. It depends on, but he's doing both, right? And it's like his cups are full, and this is something that was important to him, that hasn't fallen down. It's not, the cups are not empty. The cups are not in duress, right? But it's no longer his concern. It's no longer, it no longer serves him. It's as if he's looking for a higher purpose, right? Which really relates to both of these. It really relates, both of these are really about a higher purpose. So, maybe there's an energy of, of working so hard, of having worked so hard on something, and now you're sort of getting an inner message like, I need to go somewhere else. I need to be somewhere else. There's something bigger for me. There's something that my spirit is calling me toward. And then you get the ultimate card of truth, right? The ultimate, so justice, right? This is really the ultimate. This is, it's about balance. It's about fairness. It's about the truth. So I feel like there's this, the truth is what's calling you. Your own inner truth is what's calling you to say, I think I'm going to switch roads, or I think I'm going to make a right or make a left, or because I know there's a truth that's out there that I'm going for. I was painting, that's where my nails red. So I feel like there's some deep inner stuff going on. I always feel like that. But it's going to become very abundant. It's going to become abundantly clear. Abundance. This is really about abundance. It's going to become abundantly clear as to where your soul is leading you. And it's leading you toward. Okay. Can you see them all? I don't think so. Let's do it this way. Well, let's do it this way. So you can see everything. Hermit, gain, Pope, the overwork. So there's a real truth coming out, and it leads to your heart. It's the daydream. This is the daydream. This is the, this is the daydream. This is the healing. This is like the prophecy. This is really kind of the prophecy. And it leads you into, so all cards have the positive and negative light. But the Queen of Cups is the healer. She's the healer. She's the one who offers the elixir. But she's also a dreamer, right? She's also a dreamer. She's like so busy looking at this. This thing is so weird. This thing is so weird. It's like, what is that thing? It's like so other planet. I guess it's a brazier. Is that what they call it? Brazier? Where they burn the incense? I guess that's what it is. Thing looks alive. This is about following your dreams. This isn't about, this is about feeling it here, knowing it here, almost getting it from spirit. It is the truth. And if this is about following your dreams, this is about following your dreams. About going after what you really want to go after. This is the time, man, woman, people, y'all. I hate that, whatever. This is the time to like really go after it. It's like, oh, well, I never really thought I could be a singer, but I've always really wanted to sing. And it's like, well, now's the time to start singing, or whatever it is. That was just an example. What's the thing that makes your heart sing? What's the thing that makes your heart sing? And, we, so many times and I know other people, we get all caught up in the expectation of what it's going to be and what it's going to lead and la 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 and what are the benefits, and will I make money at it, and will everyone like me, and blah, 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 blah. Do you like you? Do you like you? Does this make your heart sing? Is this your dream? This is about living your dream. This isn't about living somebody else's dream. This is about living your dream. So let's say you want to sing. Like, oh, well, I need a record contract. No, you don't. I need an instrument. You are the instrument. I mean, look, if your thing is to be a guitar player and you got to go get a guitar, like maybe the guitar will show up. You know what I think the whole energy is now that we're moving out of this really powerful, transformative, uncomfortable year, and now like all the energy is changing. Everything's moving to Aquarius. It's coming out of the Capricorn energy. All the planets are going direct. Uranus is going to start going direct in January. Hopefully, this year has been about aligning your heart, aligning your head, aligning them together, aligning your gut, aligning your body. It's been a lot of work, right? And what's the truth of your of the creative, of you being created in the image of God. You know, what's the truth of that? And like, what piece of the puzzle can you bring that'll make you feel whole and that will benefit all of us, right? I know you know. You know, you've had a year to think about it and to feel it and to maybe take some action toward and to maybe dream about. Well, now that the energy is shifting and now that it's a solar eclipse or about to be, there's nothing wrong with coming to a party early either, right? I mean, not that early, but like if the party's at 7 and you're ready at 6:30, that's good. That's good. You know, I used to be chronically late for many years, and now I'm chronically early. And the good thing about being really early is sometimes I leave the house, right? And I'm on my way to wherever I'm going. And then halfway to, you know, the subway, I'm like, oh, I left that at home. And that was the point. And I'm able to go home and get it. Or if the subway's late, it's like, okay, well, I have plenty of time. Let it be late. It doesn't matter. Right? I'll be there on time anyway. You know, so if you're getting ready in that place, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Whatever it is that feeds your soul and makes you happy and that helps you to spread your joy and your light and your love to all of us, because we're all mirrors of one another, is what you should bring. That's exactly what you should bring. That is my take on the solar eclipse of 2020. And if you want a one-on-one, it's all available below. If you feel stuck and you want to move energy, all the information is below. And thank you for tuning in. And profound blessings to you for the new year and for 2021. Thank you.